Okay, tonight we're gonna show you how to put on bags for our self-vending ice machine. Ours is a Polar Station, so each design might be different. This one is ours. I usually use 2 vice grips, about a 5-inch one for each side, and an Allen key to take off the fasteners. You'll want to push this bar back. There's a spring behind here on both sides. I usually push it back as far as I can. I'll hold the center of my bags and pull my faceplate forward. Okay. Now I can unloosen my fasteners. I don't go all the way, I just go until it slides off nicely. And that's where your Allen key goes into. And that's the back side of it. That's how I know which way it goes back on there. Pull your faceplate off. We've etched a little arrow in ours to indicate it goes downward. Because if it's flipped the other way, our ice starts to hit it and our bags don't get blown up, inflated with the air as well. So literally use your air until we drew the arrow. Make sure you get all these plastic pieces off the back. Just makes it nice and clean. I'll always leave those vice grips there and then grab my new set of bags to put on. Our box of bags, we order ours from Checker Bags out of St. Louis, Missouri. We shopped around, found the one we liked, and we've been very pleased with them. And they come with these metal bars and the grommets that keep them on. I always start off by taking the front grommets off and then my front sheet, mainly because I don't want my bags to start curving around this bar like that and just coming out. That's what these help me with. So see, it's already a hot mess. So just get them back in there. I always keep my finger and thumb in between like that, just to keep them lined up. And then I'm ready to go into my machine and line it up with my bars on top. That way I can just push that bar out like I demonstrated in the video. Go ahead. This is how I grabbed it like I showed you. This is the opening. You want it in the front. On ours, this lines it up real well. And I go above. It's lined up on both of these rods. And then I just push up now. And we're going to take our faceplate, put it back, make sure my arrow's downward, and grab our fasteners and put them back on. Okay. I always put my hand in the middle. Y'all can do whatever, but then I take my vice grips off.
And tighten the set screw.
Well, not yet. That's at the end. Kind of just gently wiggle both sides up until it's lined up with the back side of my vending. If not, it's going to hit this. If it's further, it's going to hit my plate and not vend into the bag. So it's important to line it up. Don't put too much torque on your bolt, or you're gonna strip it out and have to find someone to make these like we did. And then it's all lined up. Pretty and flush, and then I always do a test vend just to make sure before I leave my machine, so I don't get customers calling me.
Ready?
And we're going to do a test vend real quick, just to show y'all. This is your welcome screen, and here we will go to bag inventory. It's very important to come and do this, if not you'll get alerts. That is wrong. So we'll go in this way. We're going to restart number of bags. Just hold it down. Then it went to 0. We're going to go to add bags. Just tap it. And I have about 350 bags on. I try not to do more than that, but that's just our personal preference on how often you come out here and add bags and keep up with it. We come out twice a week or more. So I'm going to put 350 and we're going to press enter. You see it did not add it. You have to confirm adding that amount of bags. So you hold it down until it adds them on bag remaining. So that is it. This is where you will come in and test a vend if you want to. I always do. Test vends. So we have our 12-pound ice and our 20-pound ice. And if you have bulk ice, meaning you have a chute where it just goes straight into a cooler, that's what that's for. If you ever wanted to add one to your machine, we usually just do the 12-pound ice, and you hold it down and it will vend its own. Or you can use your own menu, whatever you choose. We just use our fancy little welcome board. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and vend a bag of ice. That's our fancy little light. The air came on and it's as you can see, a few pieces fell out. No big deal. Some people really do, especially our older population, really freak out about that. But we just try to educate us when we're here, when our customers are here, that these are our sensors. This is our 12-pound and this is our 20. The ice maker will not turn off until it hits this sensor. So whatever falls out, it's just wasted. It's no big deal. They are getting the correct amount of ice. And then ours has the little cute rip tags, so we don't have to have the twist ties. That we just decided not to do that for trash purposes. And all they have to do is grab their bag of ice, pull, and remove.
Yay.
And that was a good bag adding session. We don't have to do any adjustments. Here is just a bonus video for the vendors that have this bar made for them, and for the bags that don't come with the bars already on them. That makes it a little bit easier, but it can be done this way. Ours lines up. Like that. And your bags would be already loaded onto this bar, and then you would just push them all forward. Of course, you wouldn't have this, your faceplate here or your fastener. It would all be off. So you would just be on the regular rod itself, and you would just push your bags forward onto both sides, and then pull it off. So this is a handy little thing for the bags that don't come with the pickup bar like ours does.